Hello, I'm Julia Cordova, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm going to do an entirety of chart reviews today. We're going to talk about everything. Why not? Okay, and I moved myself so that I'm not in the way of my RSI. Now I'm probably going to be in the way of candles. I don't know. I try so hard. I don't have a production team. Whatever. You know what? We got a thing. You guys understand me. I know it. Well, you're trying, and I'm trying. We're going to get there. Okay, so let's do this thing. All right. Okay. Whew, let's talk about ES, futures. You know, because a long time ago, I really had thought, you see this finish line here? I really thought this finish line was the top, guys. I did. Let me just say it like it is. I thought it was the top. Even when we came back to test it from above and it perfectly hit it and then it went right back up, I'm just like, no, I'm not going to look at it anymore because you don't want to, you just don't want to hear it when something you want to have happen doesn't happen. You just don't want to hear it. So anyway, I hadn't been trading ES in quite a while because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So anywho, we had a fantastic week last week where we just went meow, pew, and of course it does not make me right that after all this time it's below the finish line. But it makes me happy because I made a lot of money, so there's that. I'd rather make a lot of money than be right. That's just me. I mean, I think that's probably you too, right? That's how we all should be. It's less about being right and more about making money. Okay, so at the end of the day, I tweeted something like, they're going to buy the crap out of this. I actually wasn't talking about ES, but I like that y'all thought that. That was good. And I didn't even correct you because I also think they're going to buy the heck out of ES. I think. I don't know. I was talking about Natty. Y'all didn't see that volume spike? It was huge. No, I think this is going to turn. That's why I was like, no use in even defining what I was talking about because maybe ES will go up and Natty won't. I don't know. No, but that's what I meant. And I do think ES is going to go up. So, okay. So when we got here, we got all the way to this little gap. And hey, that's weird. You know how I don't like gaps. I love gaps. I love them. I love them. It got all the way here and then turned around. And then, so this pink line is what I call my musical line. And the meaning of that is when it's below that, the fat lady has sung. It's over. So, right now, we ended the day today, or what is day? Tuesday? Yeah, because tomorrow's hump day. We ended the day right, we dipped below the musical line and ended it right on the musical line. What? That's awesome. And then we started the day right on the musical line and have just gone up, and then we have this little mini pivot of 3,016.70 that it's sitting on right now. In an ideal world, I would like to see a little tail on this candle, and there isn't one. So that makes me sad and suspicious at the same time. Because I really like it when there's wicks on either end. Tail and a wick. I like that. It makes me happy. And there's not. But we're not at RSI resistance yet. I think it's got some room to go. Maybe it'll get there at about the same time it would get to this MA thing, which is 3,065 or so-ish. Okay. Or 62, I guess. We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think I'm in the minority here by thinking that it'll go up. We'll see. I hate being in the minority. Okay. Next thing we're going to talk about is oil. What? My oil chart, though, y'all. She has too many lines. Yeah, I do. And that's how I know when to buy the frick out of it when nobody else is doing it. Anyway, last video I was saying, whoops, stop. I was saying that there was a lot of dead space here below this dashed line. And you know what? It took all that dead space and it exactly bounced. It below was 44.14. I even put the marker in the right place. What? Anyway, I actually bought a few cents above that. I got the FOMO, guys. I had the FOMO, but just a few cents, not very many. Anyway, We've had a really great run up all the way back to the dashed blue line. And then today I was watching the candles. You know how you watch the candles? And just exactly when we got to MA support, I thought that UVXY was topping out. And I was like, oh, that's a sign. That's perfect. And I had already had to plan to buy it back there. So I bought it back there. And then it goes right back up. And then a little bit after hours, it was pain in the butt. And then here. So now we're at a pivot again of 47.78, like as I'm talking. So yeah, it looks a little bull flaggy to me. Yeah. Looks a little bit. I mean, it kind of is more like this, but like, yeah, I like it. So I do think that the next time it gets above this dash line, it's going to squeeze up to about this area here, 49.96 ish. We'll see. But yeah, because it's breached a couple of times with the wicks, but it hasn't closed above it or started above it. That means to me it's weak. And that's why this is a dotted line too, because I didn't think it would hold. I just thought it would like serve. I don't know the difference. I don't know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, ooh, and look at that, it bounced off RSI support. And yeah. Yep, looks good to me. So far, so good. Back below this MA thing would not be good. So that would be bad. But not hugely bad. It could still like... But that would not be my desired path. My desired path would be like, Okay, that was that. Now, oh, and I'm going to say in a different video why, let me move this over because my big head might be in the way. I'm going to say in a different video why, how I caught the bottom, or how I thought it was the bottom, because sometimes I'm wrong. No. Yes, sometimes I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you what I was looking for, why I thought that. I'll also tell you why I thought it was the top of UVXY today when I was catching oil. I'll give you tips on how to catch bottoms and call tops, because that's what every responsible trader should always look to do. You guys love me. You love me so much. I love you too. We love each other. We have a thing. We have a thing. Okay, so where is gold now? So I was not expecting gold to go all the way below this pink line. These pink lines are very meaningful, so I was a little shocked by that. But it did. And right now it's at kind of a double resistance, a cross of orange lines at 1646, so we'll see what happens. If it gets above there, that's quite bullish. I would guess because it went in this range so much before, it probably just won't escape this green line cleanly. It'll probably go, yeah, or it'll go, but I think, and go up. Now I zoomed out on purpose so you could see this, because I was thinking to myself, why did it breach? I mean, it's really nice because it breached the line, it back tested it. That would have been a sign to go short. I didn't, because I'm not silly. But anyway, it back tested it, but then it actually came back up again, and it still looks very bullish. I mean, it's up and to the right. That's bullish. So anyway, I zoomed out here because I wanted you to see these lines. I was thinking about why it did this and how it did this. It's because I think there is a cluster of pink lines above it that it's going to need a lot of before it's able to go past them. I mean, it would be nice in an ideal world if, I'll zoom out here. It would be nice in an ideal world if we were just able to go up, consolidate, go up, consolidate. I mean, look at here. If it went up and then it consolidated. That's kind of a big, it might consolidate back to this green line even. Who knows? I don't know. But consolidating up. But to get above all those pink lines, it's going to need some Momo. It's going to need a lot of Momo to do that, in my opinion. So if you were looking for a safe entry and you didn't catch this dip, buttercups, I told you there's nothing to worry about. If you didn't catch that dip though, I think again above this previous high you'll get a nice little thing at least to 1707 or so. It does concern me. There's a lot of pink lines up above, but there are a lot of pink lines up above. That's good. Now, I'm supposed to say that gaps don't always fill, but I think they do. So I'm just, whatever. I mean, I'm not supposed to say that, but I'm not a professional. I don't get paid for this. Like, I can say whatever I want, and it's the internet too, so I don't know. No, I do personally believe that gaps are, they're fillable. Fillable. I haven't even had a drink yet. Okay, here we go. Next chart. Silver, up and to the right. Now, I had said that a back above the magnet lines was very bullish, so I had a buy order in this past day here. So I'm happy. I'll probably add to it if it retests that line, and we'll see what happens. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Next chart. That's looking yuck. Miners. Okay. JNUG. Oh boy. So it left this gap here that I told you I wasn't happy about. And then when it went back, it was a false breakdown. So it didn't just, I was hoping it would go, but it did not. Now when I say I'm watching a certain value, it does not mean I'm going to buy at that value. It means I'm watching at that value. That value will trigger some alert that will tell me to look at it, and I will watch it, and I will decide what to do at that time. And I didn't do anything when it got here, and I don't even know what I was probably watching the market. I was probably watching my TVIX, to be quite frank. Like, I was like, my TVIX, that was good. Oh my gosh, that was really good. That was like the best trade I think I've ever had in the course of a 7-day period. Anyway, okay. This price action is very erratic. Oh, by the way, I moved my ambulance line. I'll tell you why in a second. This price action is very erratic. It has... I love it. Back in the olden days of 2016 and 2015, JNUG would regularly have 30, 35, 40% days, up or down, up or down. It was delightful. It was an adrenaline junkie's dream. It was amazing. And then it got rebalanced, and then it got really boring for a really long time. And it was boring when I joined Twitter a year ago. It was very boring. But now it's not boring anymore. So positive. Yay. Okay. So that's that. Now I was looking here and I'm wondering, oh, let me move my head out of the way. I think my head's in the way because, okay. So I was wondering, is this like a little double toppy action? Possibly. I mean, I think in a double top usually it doesn't go all the way down, like, what is that, 50% or something? It looks 50%. I didn't do them. Y'all are more mathy nerdies than I am. But just in case, I put the ambulance line now at that marker, because I think if it goes back below that is no bueno. No bueno. So we'll watch for that and see what happens. But there is a gap up here, and you know how I feel about gaps. Totally will fill. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. All right, now Natty. So yesterday I said that if it got back above this green line, it would go McSqueezy, and it did. And then I kept my position on, and it McSqueezied more today, and I added today. And so we'll see what happens when I did mean it when I said that I thought they were going to buy the crap out of it. I did mean Natty. I think they are, because there was a huge volume spike today. Why did nobody tell me about this? Am I the only one who notices these things? Are you guys not watching this? No, I noticed it. There's a huge volume spike. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I think they're going to buy it. I don't know, but that would be great. I would like that. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all of your support, and I will see you around the interwebs.